All right, I got a day off. My heater guys kind of canceled out on me, and so what we're gonna do is work on my greenhouse a little bit. We definitely want to find a way to close these vents, so probably just throw a screw at the top of each one of them. But right now, I'm gonna find a use for these. Now, I knew they'd come in handy, so I'm gonna go and try and make a platform to make a table so that I can have my growing tables that will be along the side of this side. Sorry, this will be the north side of my, well, we're on the south side of the greenhouse because we're inside of this wall, but this is the north wall. So we're gonna put them all down here. This will be where all of my plants will get seeded, started, hopefully. And we have these, this came with the greenhouse, is this sprinkler system here. So we're going to, hopefully, this weekend, get her together and at least have it come all the way along the top, and then we'll worry about the fittings and stuff later. Now I also have all of this other swage lock fittings and stuff like that from just old jobs that people didn't want this stuff, so we'll be turning that into some kind of watering system for this side, which will be holding the more permanent stuff. The more permanent stuff will stay on the south side. So yeah, so there's all my bottles right there. And obviously I need more bottles, so the more bottles I get, the more I'll keep painting and keep filling them up. They are thawed right now. It is 0 in the greenhouse right now. I don't know if you can see my temperature gauge right now. That says just 1 degree. So it's quite chilly outside. It's probably -2. And so far so good, but we also got to close up that window on the other end, the door window. So we got some work to get going on. So let's get going. Don't waste any more time. All right, I got them all kind of prepped up here. I'm going to hang on to these for a little bit. So we're going to move on to the irrigation sprinkler system, for drip system, whatever you want to call it, for the greenhouse here. But I'm going to see about getting longer. I forget what they call this, unistrut or whatever they call it, but it is galvanized, so that's a good thing. And I'm going to see about getting actually longer ones, because I got what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 there. I got one down here I couldn't get the nut off. I have to get a better wrench. So yeah, that's you know, if I can get an 8-footer or even a 6-foot piece of this channel here, then I can connect it down this way, and it'll stretch out quite far. So we'll see how we can do with what we got, but let's move on. See, I'm out here at the food forest. I'm gonna go put in some irrigation or some drip hoses, sprayers, whatever you want to call it, for the greenhouse for watering the plants. And I gotta get these guys' energy burned off a little bit, so we'll take them for a little walk around the food forest. But then I'm just gonna cut out and I'll meet you back up at the greenhouse, and we'll get started putting that piping together. It all came with the greenhouse, so whatever came with the greenhouse I got to keep. So as you can see, a quick little boo around in the food forest, and then everything's starting to work out. Hopefully that greenhouse will be totally functional for next winter. I mean, it'll be partially functional this winter. Okay, and the tree line. Okay, so we got some of the pipes already lined up. What we're going to do is try and connect them. So the first thing I'm going to do, clean off the threads and anything that might be just on the inside of it there, because we don't want dirt to clog up the fittings, but we can fix that later if we need to be. So I'm just going to clean up this inside here, and then I'll show you the next step after that. All right, the next thing you're going to need is the T-tape. So this is Teflon tape. This is the, I don't like using the white stuff. I like using the pink stuff. But I'm a valve technician, so I kind of deal with it a lot, and I like things that don't leak ever. I don't want to take the chance, so I don't know, 3-4 times is good enough. I usually say about 1.5 times, but you know, I'm not going to deal with it. So we're going to try and get this sucker threaded. We'll get it started here. There we go. Get it lined up, get it into the threads, and we're going to do a double pipe down here. light work. This is aluminum as opposed to the one pipe I have, which is galvanized, and I'm not sure why I have that pipe. It must have been to feed the water into this greenhouse. So we have to put this on both sides, but I think I'm only going to do this side with sprayers because I may take these out and put in long hoses for drip irrigation. And then on the other side, I'll probably do a different type of watering system. So definitely stay tuned for that, and we'll see how it goes. I am playing this by ear, so I'm kind of just making it up as I go. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna get this one in, we'll work on the second one, and then we'll be done for this particular section. Now, I did find a piece of channel that I wanted, so I'm gonna probably get that kind of started too, as those tables that I have here for our seed starts. Stay tuned. Well, we got a little bit of a winter wonderland out here. Got maybe an inch of snow gathered from yesterday. My phone did die, so I wasn't able to get the last shot that I wanted to show you. So I'm going to do it now. So what I'm going to do is get up there and connect these two. So let's get to that. So I was able to get, excuse me, 1, 2, 3 pieces here. And originally I think it had 2 on each side. And then there was another pipe that kind of connected them because there is a diverter. This is going to be an ongoing project because I don't know what kind of sprinkler system I actually need, and I don't know what it will need to get this to spray as well as it should. So we're just going to hook it up now. I'll show you in a minute where the tote was going to go, and I did start on the table. So basically you just need 2 pipe wrenches, you know. I did the T-tape on there. Get that on there. Tighten this up. The guy's a rookie. There we go. Now I'm just trying to make the heads fit the same direction as these. These are on a slight angle. You can see this is like your push bar, which would push them back and forth depending on where they wanted to spray. So I think that looks pretty good. I'm not going to argue about that. And like I said, this is an ongoing project. There's a good chance I'm going to change a lot of these sprayers into drip hoses for filling small trays and stuff like that anyways. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that, and now I'm just going to show you kind of the position of it, which is right here is where basically I'm going to put another tote, but it's for the indoor use, so I wanted it indoor. So I'll show you. Okay, so this is where the tote's going to go, and I'm going to put it on a platform, and I'm going to raise it up as high as I can. And then there's going to be probably a junction in there in some way. I'll use a ball valve, 3-way ball valve, so that I can use it to either open up one side or a hosing section where I can, you know, get water into a just like a regular water can. So it's about 0 degrees in here, so it's not warm enough yet. I'm going to close up the door today, I think. That's going to be my last project for today. And then I did some of these too. I was able to get some of these I don't know what you want to call it. They're just holders for the bench that's going to go across here for all of my starts and my seedlings. So we'll keep working on that as well. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned to make sure you see all of the different ways I'm going to irrigate inside my greenhouse in the wintertime. So we're working on it. We're working on it. Stay tuned. All right, just a couple ties to put it into place so that it's kind of like dead down in the center of over top of where the table would be. So yeah, I just some fencing wire and just made it so that I can still kind of move it if I have to. So, and then I put in this plastic over here on the door here to help with the amount of wind or cold that's coming in. It's not gonna stop it. I mean, I still got gaps all over the place. There's gaps all the way along the top. All the way along the top of the crest there. There's like a gap up in that little truss right there. And then I put my other brace in here, which I finally should have done this a long time ago. I've been sitting on my hands not doing it. But yeah, this is just kind of a stabilizer there. So 2 stabilizers on this side, venting on the other side, and yeah, we're all done for the week. So you guys have a good week and drive safe, and yeah, don't hit any ditches.